The Golden State Warriors are at a crossroads, and the latest trade speculation could change everything for this storied franchise. Imagine adding a championship-caliber big man who thrives in high-pressure situations, right at the perfect moment. As fans, we know the value of experience, and this potential move could bring a familiar face back to the Bay. Stay tuned to find out how this could reshape our roster and boost our title hopes. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video to keep up with all the latest Warriors news. In the latest buzz surrounding the Golden State Warriors, the name Kevon Looney has surfaced as a potential trade candidate, and honestly, I have mixed feelings about this. Looney, a Milwaukee native and member of 3 championship teams, brings a wealth of experience and a defensive mindset that could be invaluable for the Bucks. But as a loyal Warriors fan, I can't help but think about what this move means for our team heading into the trade deadline. Looney, who stands at 6'9" and weighs 222 pounds, has never been a primary scoring option. His season averages of 5.3 points, 6.9 rebounds, and 1.8 assists underscore his role as a defensive specialist and rebounder. His offensive game is limited. 85% of his career field goal attempts come within 10 feet of the basket. Yet what he lacks in scoring, he makes up for with an elite offensive rebound rate and the ability to set legal screens. He's been a crucial part of the Warriors' rotation, especially during their championship runs. But now, with the team's recent struggles, his role has diminished. The rumor mill suggests a 3-team trade involving Nikola Vucevic from the Bulls, with Looney heading to the Bucks. This potential trade piques my interest, as it highlights the Warriors' need to shake things up. Golden State has been underperforming this season, and the idea of trading Looney for Vucevic could signal a shift in strategy. Vucevic's offensive prowess and three-point shooting could be a perfect fit for a team that's struggling to score. But at what cost? Are we willing to part ways with a player who has been so integral to our success? I'm torn on whether this is the best decision. On one hand, Looney's defensive versatility and rebounding skills have been essential, especially in matchups against teams with dominant big men. On the other hand, if the Warriors are serious about contending, adding a player like Vucevic could provide the offensive spark we desperately need. Let's consider Looney's fit with the Bucks. They would be getting a player who can switch defensively and contribute in the paint, which is critical for their playoff aspirations. However, his limited offensive game raises questions about how well he can complement Giannis and Damian Lillard. Would Looney's presence allow the Bucks to exploit mismatches against teams with stronger front courts, or would it hinder their offensive flow? That's a gamble, and honestly, it could go either way. As for the Warriors, trading Looney could open up opportunities for younger players or new acquisitions that better fit the current roster dynamics. But it also risks losing a player who has been a reliable presence in the locker room and on the court. The emotional aspect of this trade cannot be overlooked. Looney's ties to the Warriors and his journey with the team represent a lot to us fans. The idea of Looney being traded on his birthday adds another layer of poignancy to this situation. It's not just a business decision, it's about the relationships and the culture that have been built over the years. Warrior fans, how would you feel about saying goodbye to a player who has epitomized resilience and dedication? The Golden State Warriors are in the midst of a critical juncture in the 2024-25 season, and the news surrounding their pursuit of Nikola Vucevic is stirring up a lot of excitement and anxiety among fans. Many of us have been watching this team struggle to find its rhythm, and it's clear that changes need to happen if we want to see the Warriors return to their championship form. Vucevic, with his impressive stats of 20.3 points, 10.4 rebounds, and 3.4 assists per game, is having one of the best seasons of his career. His efficiency is off the charts, shooting 55.4% from the field and an eye-popping 41.1% from beyond the arc. These numbers are exactly what the Warriors need, especially in the front court. However, let's not sugarcoat it. The Bulls are asking for a first-round pick, while the Warriors are only willing to part with second-round in picks. This discrepancy in expectations highlights the tension in negotiations and raises the question: are the Warriors willing to give up crucial assets for a player who could significantly elevate their game? It's a tricky situation. On one hand, We all know that the Warriors need a boost in their front court production and defense. Vucevic fits the bill perfectly. His ability to stretch the floor and provide rebounding could alleviate some pressure off players like Draymond Green and give our shooters more room to operate. But as passionate fans, we must also consider the long-term implications. If the Warriors decide to trade away future picks, how does that affect their ability to rebuild and maintain competitiveness down the line? Do we really want to gamble our future for what might be a short-term fix? Honestly, I'm torn on this. Vucevic is a proven player, but we have to weigh that against the potential of our draft capital and what we might miss out on in a deeper class of prospects. Now, think about the emotional impact of these decisions. We've seen the Warriors rise to greatness over the past decade, but with that comes the reality of tough choices. The front office has to balance the urgency of the moment with the vision for the future. Every trade impacts the chemistry of the team and the aspirations of all of us fans. The stakes are high, and each decision made echoes through the season and beyond. In a perfect world, we would love to see Vucevic don a Warriors jersey and contribute to the championship pursuit. Can he step in and make an immediate impact? Absolutely. His experience and skill set would blend well with our system. But if this trade doesn't materialize, who else is out there? What alternative moves can the Warriors make to bolster the squad without sacrificing too much of our future? And you, what do you think? I want to hear your opinions down below. Are you in favor of going all in for Vucevic, or do you believe the Warriors should hold onto their picks and explore other avenues? This is a pivotal moment for the franchise, and your voice matters as we navigate these waters together. Don't forget to activate the notification bell to get all the latest updates. I'll be here breaking down every twist and turn as the trade deadline approaches. As always, like, share, and subscribe if you want to stay connected with all things Warriors. Let's keep the conversation going and hope for the best as we support our team through these challenging times.